Alright, so I know I've been slacking. I haven't been doing many videos lately, but I've been really busy with other summer projects outside the whole motorhome business. And I haven't had much time or desire to really be filming many videos for YouTube. But I know a lot of you are really anxious to see more, and I can't believe the response I've gotten on the last few videos. It's just been insane. Like, how there are thousands of people out there who are instantly attracted to this lifestyle, and all the other people on YouTube in their vans, RVs, motorhomes doing the same sort of thing, and the subscriber counts are through the roof. It's unbelievable. And every day I check my Google account, and I'm notifications and comments and all sorts of good stuff on my videos. So you guys rock. And a lot of my followers and subscribers are people doing the same thing I'm doing. And a lot of you are just people curious about the lifestyle. A lot of people wanting to do this and asking all sorts of questions. So I thought I'd just run some of them down right now for you. And I'm just driving to work right now, so sorry if I'm a bit distracted, but let's just start with that actually. So a lot of you ask, well, how do you pay for it? How do you pay for your rig? How do you pay for gas? How do you pay for insurance? And well, my answer is, how do you do that? You live in an apartment, or you rent a place, and you have a car and you drive to work, right? It's no different. My bills are a little less, sure, of course, but I can control that. If I want to drive every day or not drive every day, you know, really can change how much you spend at the end of the month. But I do the same thing that most of you do. I commute to work, I get a paycheck, I pay my bills. And yes, I bring my RV with me. Well, that's one of the nice things about a small Class B like this, is that it's maneuverable in the city. And I can pretty much park it anywhere a car can, except for maybe underground parking lots, but I never go there anyways. And I've also noticed a few people asking, well, they're asking me things like, how do you find a place to park it? Or I'm worried I wouldn't be able to do that sort of lifestyle because I wouldn't have a permanent place to park. And my answer to that is, why the hell would you want a permanent place to park? I have a steering wheel in my living room. Doesn't that kind of defeat the purpose of staying in one spot? I mean, well, what's the point of an RV lifestyle or a boat lifestyle if you're not moving? Yes, I do have parking spots when I'm in the city working, you know, the places that I park on a regular basis. But to be honest, after 2 or 3 days in one spot, I want to move. It's something I couldn't do when I was going home paying rent and going to the same place every day. Actually, that kind of drives me nuts. I like to be on the move, and I like to explore. I like to find new places. And in this community too, like here in Vancouver, there are hundreds, if not thousands, of people doing this. I like to find the new little communities of van dwellers out there. And lately I've been parking in places on the North Shore in Vancouver, and met all sorts of cool people the last couple months over the summer doing the same thing I am. And for the most part, most of us move around, just like I do. So, you know, I'm going to work now. When I get off work, I have no idea where I'm going to go park tonight, and that's why I love this lifestyle. It's not a negative thing about it. I'd say it's a positive about this lifestyle. I'm going to go find a nice new place to park tonight, and maybe I'll find some new cool people doing this there too. You never know. But you know, I like to look out my windows and see a different view every morning, and that's really a big appeal of this lifestyle. I almost bought a boat before I bought this, and it would have been the same thing. You know, I wouldn't want to be moored in one place all the time. That, to me, what's the point? Why in the hell would I have a boat if I'm just going to be stuck in one spot? I might as well pay rent in the park, especially because moorage costs about the same as rent in this city anyways. So yeah, those are down. The other thing somebody asked about security. I think if anything, you're more secure in this than you are in an apartment. Especially, well, as far as your personal security, it's no different than living in a house or an apartment where anybody can just smash your window and get in. But parked on the side of the road or a campground or whatever in an RV, I'd say on the side of the road, you're least likely to be at the target. Come on, put yourself in the mindset of a car thief. You're walking down the side of the road and there's a bunch of cars and trucks, and you see a camper van or a motorhome there with the curtains pulled. Do you really think that vehicle is going to be the target? I mean, most people are going to think someone's probably in there. By the way, that's good security for people that have RVs too. When you're not in your vehicle, you should leave your curtains closed, because nobody's gonna mess with it knowing if there's anyone in there or not, with a crowbar waiting for them if they fucking smash through a window. So yeah, I haven't had any issues with that, but if anyone does break in, they're gonna fucking regret it, I'll tell you that much. The other thing too is, I'm bringing my house with me to work right now. And you know, yeah, I'm lucky I happen to be able to see my vehicle where I work. I can see it in the parking lot. So, my house has 24 hours a day security, basically. Whereas if I gotta drive to work and leave my apartment or my house somewhere else in the city, I'm away for 8 or 9 hours a day. It's prime time for somebody to break in and steal all my shit, right? So, you know, I definitely feel more secure in that regard. I definitely feel better knowing that my vehicle's nearby. I have an alarm system. I have shatterproof glass installed on here. It's a film. Google it, you can find out about that. If anyone wants to try to break in, it's gonna take them a while, and by the time they actually get through my windows, I'll be ready for them, or I'll be running towards my vehicle, one or the other. So it wouldn't be a good idea for that. I also have I have a security system. I'm not going to go into details here, but I can actually check on my motorhome with one of my multiple cameras. I can check from my phone. I can see what's going on. I can actually spy on people trying to peer in my windows, and they have no idea I'm watching them from my phone from inside work. So well, there's all sorts of ways you can get around those things if you're in a bad neighborhood or something like that. But Vancouver's pretty safe though. There hasn't been any issues with that. Can't really think of anything else off the top of my head. I'm almost at work now, so I'm going to cut this short. But I promise to get on doing more videos. And it's kind of a rainy, gloomy Vancouver day today, or it looks like our summer is coming to an end now. But I'm excited because that means the snow is going to start flying up on the mountains right above me pretty soon, and I'll be able to take this up to the ski hills. I love winter in Vancouver, I tell you. Never snows down here on the ground, but always snows up on the mountains where it should be. So I'm pretty excited for that. Got my fireplace back there, so I'll be able to stay up there in my motorhome, nice and cozy in here. That's right. A couple of you have asked for pictures and video of the outside of my vehicle, more along the roof. You wanted to see my see how it looked with the solar panel and the chimney I have for my propane fireplace. So I'll get that up pretty soon as well. I'm actually going to be upgrading the solar system. I have a 120 watt panel on the back. I'm putting another additional 50 watt up on the front of the roof. It's going to connect to the same charge controller. I don't really need it, but I am upgrading my battery system. I'm putting in a second battery finally. So I kind of, I just want to max out my roof real estate, and might as well. Solar panels are cheap these days. So throw another one up there and have 2 batteries charging all the time, so I've always got full power. Haven't had an issue so far. My amplifier for my stereo system and my computer, my laptop charger, those pretty much are the biggest draws. Everything else is LED lighting. My TV is LED. So I found the 120 watt panel to be more than sufficient for those needs. But yeah, so I've got a little more space on the roof up front. Another panel is cheap. I just want to put a little one up there, just a little extra. It's on a bit of an angle at the front of the roof, so I'll have charging from that angle when the sun rises or sun sets, depending on how I'm parked. Sometimes the panel on the back, which is, you know, flat, stationary position, doesn't always get the best charge on certain angles. So it'll be nice to have a panel on both sides of the roof on different angles. It'll help out a little bit. So I mean, they're dirt cheap. It's not going to take much real estate up. Might as well throw it on there. Gonna do that and upgrade the battery system. Put a second battery in. Got to get that all wired up. And a few other little knickknacks here and there. Got all the bulbs in here replaced, LED, custom track lighting as you can see behind me, changes colors, mood lighting, all that fun stuff. I actually have a box of LEDs, strip lights, bulbs, everything. I haven't installed half of them yet. I have to wait for a proverbial rainy day like today to do something like that, but I also have to not be working, and then I'll break out the box and start doing some fun wiring and stuff. But any of you have any questions, feel free to hit me up in the comments. I will try to get back to you, and I'll try to get back to you more often too. Instead of just one video a month, I'll start putting them up at least weekly. So we'll see how it goes. And hope you're all doing awesome out there. Be safe. Keep on trucking, everyone.